Alright, so here's another review. I have today the Soundpeats Truengine SE True Wireless Earbuds. These are roughly about $49 on Amazon. I think when I got them there was a 10 or 15% off coupon or something like that. So either way, True Wireless, that's under $50. If y'all know anything about Soundpeats, they make some really good earbuds and headphones that are extremely affordable compared to a lot of the competition. I know if you go on Amazon, you can find a ton of different earbuds, but just going through and watching my own reviews or reviews of other people and kind of testing them out for myself. I just found that Soundpeats so far has been pretty darn good, so cannot complain. Now, as far as these go, the case itself is really nice. It's only about an inch by about 1.1 inches and about 0.8 inches in height. It's like a matte finish type of case. There is 4 LED indicator lights there that will show the amount of charge that you have left on the case itself. I believe the case is around a 400 or 500 milliamp battery. As far as the charging port goes, it is unfortunately micro USB. I think the 2019-2020 standard should be USB Type-C, but whatever, it gets the job done. The nice thing about the battery itself for the case is it only takes about 2 hours to charge in my kind of testing and reviewing. So for micro USB, I really can't complain, since like I said, from completely dead, it takes 2 hours to completely charge the earbuds themselves. Another neat little feature that I found out about is the case itself is IPX5 rating, which is pretty nice. So, if you have the case on a countertop or anything and it spills or gets any spill on it, you're good as far as that goes. So that's nice, especially if you have it in your gym bag and, a water bottle or something leaks a little bit. Now, as far as the case itself goes, I'm trying to do this with one hand here, sorry. It's pretty nice. As far as the clamp, it's a very nice magnetic clamp that shuts. That way you're not having to worry about it opening up randomly in your pocket or anything like that. As far as the earbuds themselves go, these are probably some of the coolest looking earbuds that I've personally seen or reviewed or had before, just due to the fact of the very clear see-through earbud where you can see the dual dynamic drivers in there. So it's kind of cool. So whenever you're playing music, you can kind of get in and kind of see them bumping a little bit. So it's kind of neat. But as far as the earbuds themselves go, very comfortable. They have this nice kind of matte coating on them as well. So nothing too fancy, but they don't feel cheap. You can see kind of the light blinking there. So once you take them out of the case, they kind of go into instant pairing mode. I've already had them paired, but I've turned my Bluetooth off on my phone so that way they don't interrupt us while we're doing this. As far as the buttons go, it is buttons, not a touchpad, but the button does give a very nice, satisfying click, which you probably hear there. But when they're in the ear, you're not jamming them. Whenever you got them in the ear, it's very just easy push. There's not, like I said, just feel like you're cramming them in your ear. So that's kind of cool. As far as the earbuds themselves, you're getting about 5 to 5.5 hours of usage per charge. It just kind of depends on how loud you listen to your music, what you're watching. I use it for the gym and, going on runs in the neighborhood and literally, I haven't really had any issues with the charging capabilities. Like I said, 5 to 5.5 hours is pretty dang good in my opinion. So depending on how much you use them, really you only probably need to charge them or charge the charging case itself maybe once a week, if that. But anyways, so like I said, about 5 to 5.5 hours. The case itself is going to get you about 4 more additional charges. So you're going to get anywhere from about 25 to 27 hours completely before needing to recharge the case itself. The earbuds are using a Qualcomm 3020 chip. So, it's going to help with that battery life. You're going to get a, just decent quality, in general out of the earbud. They are IPX5 waterproof rating as well. So you can't submerge the earbud, but they are definitely sweat resistant. You can run in the rain. Heck, you could probably take showers in them. I really haven't tried that before, but they can take, jet blast of water, but you can't submerge them. So, like I said, anything involving working out or the gym, you're good to go. Now, as far as Bluetooth, it is Bluetooth 5.0, so you are getting a good, solid connection, newest Bluetooth as well. I literally didn't have really any issue at all with range. I know they say the working range is about 33 feet, but I got about 40 feet before it started kind of cutting in and out. So really can't complain with that, because that seems to be about the standard unless you got like the iPod Pros or something like that. Or AirPod Pros, not iPod Pros, geez. But as far as that goes, the earbud themselves, like I said, are really, really great in general. The audio codecs is they do have aptX and SBC, so you are getting some of the best quality and sound and everything that comes out of an earbud themselves. Now, as far as the sound goes, they do sound really great. They're very dynamic sounding. With that dual dynamic driver, that's great. Excuse me, got choked up there. Now, as far as the bass goes, the bass seemed pretty decent. I didn't really have any complaints there with the bass at all. They do have a deep bass a little bit to it, a little bit of a rumble, but nothing like, muddy or kind of super distorting or anything like that. So not drowning out the mids or the highs at all. The mids actually shine the most, in my opinion, with these. The treble does do really well. So if you listen to rock or anything like that, they're definitely going to sound good. But if you're a big bass head, these might not necessarily be for you, because like I said, in my experience, you can't do anything with an equalizer or anything like that. So you're kind of stuck with the sound signature that comes with them. But other than that, like I said, they're great. So for the money, you definitely cannot beat it. So if check them out. If you have any questions or kind of any feedback on this video, please get with me. But like I said, these are the Soundpeats Truengine SE, and definitely would highly recommend them. So thank you.